Stretching over 2,300 kilometers along the northeastern coast of Queensland, Australia, the Great Barrier Reef is a living wonder, one of the largest and most complex natural ecosystems on the planet. Comprising over 2,900 individual reefs and approximately 900 islands, the Great Barrier Reef is so vast that it can be seen from space. It's an ecosystem teeming with an incredible variety of life, from colorful corals and tiny plankton to majestic sea turtles and massive manta rays. The Great Barrier Reef isn't just a natural wonder. It's also a living testament to the importance of biodiversity, resilience, and the delicate balance of marine ecosystems. In this documentary, we explore the underwater world of the reef through the lens of a snorkeling adventure. From the sheer beauty and diversity of marine life to the critical environmental issues the reef faces, we dive deep into the heart of this extraordinary ecosystem. At the heart of the Great Barrier Reef lies the coral, a vast living structure that forms the foundation of this ecosystem. Corals, often mistaken for simple plants, are actually tiny marine animals known as polyps. These polyps secrete calcium carbonate, which over time builds up to form the coral reefs. The reef itself is not one single entity, but a mosaic of diverse coral species, each contributing to the vibrant underwater world. Coral reefs are often described as the rainforests of the sea, and for good reason. They support a stunning variety of life. Some of the world's most colorful creatures, like parrotfish, clownfish, and butterflyfish, call the Great Barrier Reef home. The biodiversity found in coral reefs is staggering. Coral species alone account for about 600 different types found in the Great Barrier Reef, while the fish species that inhabit the coral formations are innumerable, with over 1,500 species recorded. Beyond fish, the reef is home to an incredible array of marine life, including mollusks, starfish, sea cucumbers, and sea anemones. In recent decades, however, the health of coral reefs worldwide has been increasingly threatened by climate change, pollution, and unsustainable fishing practices. As ocean temperatures rise due to global warming, corals face the peril of coral bleaching, a phenomenon where corals expel their symbiotic algae in response to stress from heat, leaving the coral skeleton visible and vulnerable. This bleaching significantly impacts the reef's biodiversity, as many species of fish and invertebrates rely on the corals for shelter and food. For many visitors to the Great Barrier Reef, the most accessible way to experience this underwater paradise is through snorkeling. Unlike diving, snorkeling allows people to float on the surface of the water while keeping their faces submerged, providing an up-close view of the reef's colorful marine life. Snorkeling tours are typically accessible to people of all experience levels, and the visibility in these waters can be astonishing. As snorkelers glide through the warm, clear waters of the Coral Sea, they are immediately immersed in a world full of motion and color. Above them, the sun's rays filter down through the water, creating a beautiful, dappled effect on the seafloor. Below them, coral gardens stretch out as far as the eye can see, teeming with life. One of the first things many snorkelers encounter is the clownfish, often nestled within the protective tentacles of an anemone. These tiny fish dart in and out of their homes, which provide them with protection from predators. Their relationship with the anemone is one of mutual benefit. The clownfish protect the anemone from predators, while the anemone offers the fish shelter from larger fish and marine threats. Snorkelers might also encounter the parrotfish, known for their brilliant colors and unique behavior. Parrotfish use their beak-like teeth to scrape algae off the coral, which is a vital cleaning process for the reef. Their vibrant green and blue colors create a stunning contrast against the backdrop of the reef's pinks and reds. As snorkelers venture deeper into the reef, they may swim alongside majestic creatures like green sea turtles and reef sharks. Green sea turtles, with their calm, ancient presence, glide gracefully through the water. Snorkelers are often amazed at how they can move through the water with such ease and elegance, often swimming just out of reach, as if inviting visitors into their world. Sea turtles have been navigating the oceans for over 100 million years and are often regarded as the elder statesmen of the ocean. Reef sharks, often misunderstood and feared, are an essential part of the ecosystem. These predators help to maintain the balance of the reef's population by keeping fish numbers in check. Though reef sharks are generally not dangerous to humans, they maintain an air of mystery and awe as they silently glide through the water, their sleek bodies perfectly adapted for life in the ocean. Beyond the corals, the Great Barrier Reef is an abundant hotspot for marine biodiversity. Over 1,500 species of fish live within the reef, and this number continues to grow as marine scientists document new species each year. Among the most iconic fish are the butterfly fish, with their delicate, transparent wings adorned with bright hues of yellow, red, and orange. These small, beautiful fish are often seen fluttering in and out of coral branches, feeding on plankton and tiny invertebrates. The Wrasse family is another group of fish commonly found in the Great Barrier Reef. These fish are known for their vivid colors and playful behavior. Some species of wrasse, such as the Napoleon wrasse, grow to enormous sizes with broad, flat bodies and striking blue-green markings. These wrasses are often seen feeding on coral polyps and other invertebrates. The mantis shrimp, a small but incredibly powerful predator, is another marvel of the reef. Known for their vibrant colors and extraordinary hunting abilities, mantis shrimp have the most complex eyes of any known creature. Their claws can strike with the speed of a bullet, delivering a blow that is powerful enough to shatter glass. Though small in size, mantis shrimp are a force to be reckoned with. The reef is also home to a wide variety of mollusks, including the giant clam. These massive creatures can grow to over 1 meter in length, their colorful mantles creating a vibrant display of neon blues, greens, and purples. The giant clam relies on the sun to produce its food through photosynthesis, making it a critical part of the reef's ecosystem. In addition to these species, the Great Barrier Reef is home to a diverse range of marine mammals, including dolphins and whale sharks. Dolphins are highly social creatures, often seen swimming together in pods, their playful antics a joy to witness. Whale sharks, on the other hand, are the largest fish in the world, growing to lengths of over 12 meters. Despite their enormous size, these gentle giants feed on plankton and small fish, filtering large amounts of water through their mouths to catch their prey. The Great Barrier Reef is, without a doubt, one of the most remarkable natural wonders of our planet, but it is also one of the most vulnerable. Over the past few decades, the reef has faced an escalating series of threats, the most significant of which is climate change. Rising ocean temperatures, a direct consequence of global warming, have been a major factor in the reef's decline. When the water becomes too warm, corals expel the symbiotic algae that live within their tissues, causing them to bleach. This bleaching leaves corals vulnerable, as they lose the energy that the algae provide. Without this energy source, corals become weak and susceptible to disease. Prolonged bleaching events have led to widespread coral death, significantly altering the reef's biodiversity. In addition to bleaching, climate change is also causing ocean acidification. As the atmosphere absorbs more carbon dioxide from human activities, much of this CO2 is absorbed by the oceans, making the water more acidic. This increased acidity weakens the calcium carbonate skeletons of corals and shellfish, making it harder for them to grow and reproduce. While the threats facing the Great Barrier Reef are daunting, Efforts to preserve and restore the reef are ongoing. Conservationists, scientists, and local communities have been working together to protect this invaluable ecosystem. One of the most exciting developments in recent years is the rise of coral restoration projects. Researchers have developed techniques for growing coral in nurseries before transplanting it back onto degraded reefs. These efforts have been successful in some areas, with transplanted corals thriving and even reproducing in their new homes. Coral restoration is an essential tool for reversing the damage caused by coral bleaching and other threats. Additionally, marine protected areas, MPAs, have been established within the reef, allowing for stricter regulations on fishing and human activity. These MPAs provide a sanctuary for marine life, giving coral and fish populations the opportunity to recover. In some regions, the introduction of sustainable fishing practices has helped reduce the pressure on fish stocks, ensuring that the reef remains healthy and vibrant for generations to come. The Great Barrier Reef remains one of the planet's most precious natural wonders. Yet its future is uncertain, and the threats it faces are real and ongoing. As snorkelers float over its coral gardens, surrounded by vibrant marine life, it becomes clear that the reef is not just a destination for adventure and exploration. It is a living organism that requires our care and protection. Only through concerted global efforts, including reducing carbon emissions, curbing pollution, and supporting conservation initiatives, can we hope to preserve the Great Barrier Reef for future generations. The reef's survival depends on the choices we make today. Its health is not just a matter of local concern, but one that affects the global environment, climate stability, and the future of marine ecosystems worldwide. As we continue to witness its wonders, we must remember that the Great Barrier Reef is not an eternal paradise, but a fragile living ecosystem that needs our protection to survive.